What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree back with another video. Your boy Al B. Sure believes Diddy was behind his 2022 coma due to multi-organ failure. Says he's willing to testify in the upcoming trial and refutes claims that Kim Porter died of pneumonia. He says he's quoted as saying she was in the best of health. I'm gonna play this clip and I'll come back with some commentary.
There's no hustle. There's no marketing. I'm living my truth, and it's time.
So you were in that coma in 2022. You had the liver transplant. You had the tracheotomy. I mean, all that stuff that went on.
Multi-system organ failure.
Yeah. Wow.
60.
Right. Have they figured out what happened yet?
We will.
No, I mean, have the doctors medically, like, what happened to you?
Yeah. So,
because you just collapsed, right?
Yeah. So, just mysteriously out of the blue, which we do talk about in the book.
Yes.
What that,
I want to get into
what that process is. But, so it's been quite a journey. And as I said, even as it relates to writing the book, I went through almost, more than a decade of, being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement, them telling me, you need some help. Sex trafficking? Really? What's wrong with you? No way. Not realizing that they were also working for the situation.
Because you were hinting, saying,
posting.
Yeah.
I get calls, take it down or else, so on and so forth.
But this is about Diddy, so let's be clear for everybody that doesn't know.
Diddy, who's about to, his trial's about to start. Yeah, yes. They're selecting a jury.
But you were on this train years ago.
Yes, many, many years ago. I posted some information that was, basically trying to save my life. And thank goodness to my ex, the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who, kind of warned me all along the way to, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth. And I didn't understand why.
Because of Diddy.
Basically.
Do you believe that she died of pneumonia?
Absolutely not.
Why? What evidence do you have?
She was in the best of health. We just saw each other prior to her passing. We were actually celebrating our son's new Netflix Christmas special, and she was doing just fine. In fact, we were all at the event together at Netflix in the lobby. Sean, myself, the children, all having a great time. And I'm, grabbing Sean like, well, and she's in the back going, stop, So it was a really festive opportunity just for all of us to be together because it's nothing like the circus that's out here. So it was a lot of the stuff, came to surprise, but a lot of the stuff will be revealed and that's why I thought it would be a good idea to finally tell my story. Every network came to me, participate and so on and so, but I said, listen, I have no interest in speaking about another man.
But you are in the book.
Yeah, right. But this, I will speak about where our paths cross and what's most relevant and something I've been trying to say for many, many years. And unfortunately, Roseanne, even with Sean being incarcerated, that's not a celebration. There's no celebration in it. First and foremost, there's way too much collateral damage and in many, many ways. Many people's lives are affected. And in fact, a genre of music that I grew up in is ruined right now.
You're blaming Diddy for that?
I'm blaming this entire industry and the way it's gone. And, there's no one person that's in charge, but this level and this magnitude of a story of detriment, of diabolical, just heinous, whatever's really going on. It's unfortunate.
Is Diddy suing you or threatening to sue you?
No.
No?
I have the truth.
But one thing is you have volunteered to testify at the trial, correct?
Not as of yet. Actually, I was subpoenaed.
Okay.
So my attorneys worked something out. So I believe when the time is right, I'm going to discuss it with my attorneys.
But you're willing to?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely I am. And again, there's no, like I said, this is not marketing for me. I'm living this life. And the only reason I wanted to tell the story, Kurt, was very specifically because I was ignored. There was the most expensive PR campaign against me to shut me down. If you actually knew what they did to me, there was a bounty on my head. There was a bunch of stuff.
So do you think specifically then that Sean Diddy Combs or people affiliated with him did something to you that caused you to have multi-organ failure?
I believe this to be the case, yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
My first time saying it.
Are you concerned that he still has power outside of incarceration?
Remember, I'm the only one who spoke up, and I'm the only one left alive. There's no hustle. There's no marketing. There's no...
I'm gonna be honest, man. This is crazy. First of all, I just gotta say that picture of Diddy looked wild. Whoever drew that picture of Diddy is insane. Obviously, it's gonna be a smear campaign to make Diddy look as crazy as possible, and for good reason. But I will say this about I'll Be Sure. Um, I think he definitely needs to watch his back just in the music industry because so many people depend on these execs, like some people like Puffy and stuff like that. So watch your back, but at the same time, get people, private investigators who can prove your case, dog. Like if everything you say is 100, you could have sued that man for whatever. I don't know what the problem is. Now that it has some I guess some steam. Now he feels like he's comfortable coming out. I feel you, but to for old girl Kim Porter and him to allow his kids to be around Diddy and to handle his kids like that, it just I got a lot of questions about how all this transpired. You know what I'm saying? Because no man in their right mind is gonna let their kids hang around somebody who is like that. I don't know if because Puff had straight custody of all his, I mean, of his kid. I don't know if Kim Porter allowed it to happen. I don't know. And the crazy part is, if Kim Porter felt like that, why didn't she let her son stay with Albie Shore? So it's a lot of weird stuff going on. And see, the thing is, in court, they could paint Albie Shore as the bitter baby daddy. That's the thing you got working against you. So have some real proof. I'm not saying that Puffy did or didn't, but just have real proof. And you know what I'm saying? Everything will be taken seriously, but you can't be taken seriously if you're just saying stuff. And I think that's why the cops, even though they may have been on Puffy's side, didn't care. You can't just say stuff and anybody will take it serious. You have to be responsible for getting the proof. The proof is the burden is on you to have the proof in this particular case. And like I said, I think Puffy's probably guilty of some things. So I'm not refuting anything he says, but dog, I hate to see people do this. Just come out with the evidence, dog. Come out with, if you got phone records, videotape, text messages, whatever you have that says of what you say, then just give it to the police, man. Give it to the people and get them locked up for it. Like, I don't see why you have to write a book first if that's truly how you feel. Because you can get the dude locked up and still write a book. There's no law saying you have to write the book first. Wait till he's in prison. Then, yeah. But I rock with I'll Be Sure. I do believe what he says, but I don't know if he's really thinking about it in a rational way. I think this is more emotional than rational. You know what I'm saying? It, like, dog, if somebody's trying to kill me, dog, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? However you want to take that, I'm gonna get you. You know what I mean? If you messing with my kids, I'm gonna get you. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about I'll Be Sure writing a book. Still not presenting the evidence, but writing a book. You know what I'm saying? And this Diddy stuff just get weirder and weirder because everybody seems like they have evidence. Then all of a sudden you find out that they really don't have strong evidence. They just have possibly what went down, or rumors, or they just regurgitating rumors about situations. And you know, we've seen Diddy's anger, you know, through the Cassie video, but I don't know. I'm torn between this, because I want these people to, if they've been hurt by Diddy, to win. But dog, y'all gotta have some real evidence, something solid, dog. Don't sit there and say he did this, he did that, and then don't have no proof of it at all, because it's gonna make him look like the victor at the end. But it is what it is. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace.